Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a quick video on Ferment, an alcoholic beverage. I tend to forget the easy ones. When I look at that, I just do it. And sometimes I just forget that there are new players in the game that don't know how to do this right. And then I saw a post on Reddit, somebody asking how to do it. So anyway, let me talk a little bit about it. It's a bit of a process if you've never gone to Bivs. But anyway, let me talk a little bit about it. So first thing you have to do is you need a way to actually craft some alcohol, right? And typically you'll need to go and do the Biv quest line. And to start the Biv quest line, you can go to any train station, and on the wall you'll see there is a quest for Biv. And then you head down here to Morgantown, and you go to Big Al's tattoo parlor. You can actually just go directly here without going to a train station, and as soon as you find the location, there's actually a poster on the wall, and it'll kind of light up, and it'll let you into Big Al's tattoo parlor. You then go downstairs, speak to Biv, and then he's going to send you on this little quest. I think the quest probably takes, I'm guessing, 20-30 minutes. Or something like that. It's really not too long, but it is probably, you know, a few different little missions that you have to go on. Anyway, once you do that, he will give you some alcoholic recipes. Maybe he gives you one. I forget it. I've done it. It was so long ago since I did it. So that's one way to do it. The other way, if you found, and this is really difficult, if you found the lemonade stand, you can actually buy a couple of recipes from the lemon guy, and you can get a couple of recipes, and you can actually find, very difficult, you can find some recipes at vendors players, but I rarely see those recipes. I will sometimes sell them, and when I do, they bought up very quickly, right? People just jump all over them, right? But you could post in another G group saying, hey, doesn't anyone have any alcoholic beverages? I'm trying to do this quest or this challenge, and I'm sure somebody will give you a recipe that they have, possibly, right? But yeah, without any of that, head down to Big Al's, down in Morgantown, start the quest, do the quest. He's going to make you run around. You kind of have to go down to the Fraternity Row house, and then there's a kind of another building, and then, you know, once you've done that, then you can start it. And then every day you can go to Big Al's and he'll give you a daily, and it takes probably 2-3 months to complete, to get all the recipes. I think there's a total of 27 recipes that you get. Unfortunately, you do get duplicates, but yeah, it takes about 2-3 months to get all of them. You can buy some of them, and there's 5, I think there's 5 in total that you have to get yourself. You can only do the quests to actually get them, and then the rest you can actually buy if you're lucky enough to find them, right? But yeah, if you go and do those quests every day, you'll get them eventually. We used to, in the old days, be forced to do 15 different, we used to have to, for like a weekly, we used to have to do 15 different alcohol, make 15 different types of alcohol. It was a real pain and tedious process. And we used to do 25 for one of the weeklies quite a few times. It was kind of really painful, but anyway, it was kind of fun as well. It was kind of a mix up of stuff, right? So anyway, you have to go get a recipe. So before you can make any alcohol, I think you have to get a recipe either from the lemonade guy stand, a player event NPC, and not NPC, like a player vendor, someone selling at their camp, or go to Al's. I think that's pretty much 3 ways. Let me know if there's any other ways that I've missed that you possibly can do that. Okay, so once you've done that, something's shooting me here. Once you've done that, he's gonna give you the ability to build crafting stations, right? So if you go into your camp building, you should see two kind of two brewing station. You'll get a brewing station in this case, and then you'll get a fermenter, which is kind of what we need here in this case, right? So I'm gonna just hop out here quickly. So if you're heading over to your brewing station, and as I said, there's 20 different types of alcohol you can choose. I tend to find things like beer super easy to make. You can just do corn, razor grain, wood, super easy. I tend to just make whiskey myself. Again, super easy to make just because I can use whiskey for weight. It gives me extra weight when I need to carry just something and I'm over encumbered and stuff, so I tend to make more of that. But yeah, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different recipes here. Oh, there's liquid courage as well. So if you had to do Earl, you should, in theory, or well, I think that you don't just get liquid courage. I think you get liquid courage recipe from Daily Ops, right? I think that's where you get it. So if you did Daily Ops, you might actually even have that. So check whether you have that, and then you can actually craft. And you can actually craft alcohol at somebody else's camp. You only can ferment at your camp. So kind of remember that. So if you go to someone's camp, they will have a crafting machine, and you can actually see whether you've got any alcoholic recipes. And maybe you have something as simple as beer. Maybe you don't have to do the whole Bev line initially. Maybe you can just, maybe by default we can do beer. If I remember correctly, you might have like 1 or 2 recipes, I forget, right? So anyway, try that, see what you're gonna. Once you've done that, then you head over to the fermenting machine. And again, like I say, I think you can only ferment in your camp. I'm pretty sure about that, sort of 99.9% sure. So you have to build this fermenter. Once you have the fermenter and you've crafted some alcohol, you'll see on your kind of left-hand side, there'll be something called fermented whatever you made. And all you do is you pop it onto this side, and it takes about 30 minutes to ferment in the fermenter. Otherwise, it'll take probably 3 hours. If you kept it on yourself and just in your in your stash box or on your body, on your character, it'll probably take 3 hours to ferment. So it takes considerably longer to actually ferment on yourself, but it takes about 30 minutes to ferment in the fermenter. Throw it in this machine, kind of check it off, and then you'll just see, as it's fermenting, it'll just check off on your dailies, and then you're done. So relatively easy. There's a bunch of stuff to think about. There's stuff that you might have to build. You can, I think you can, I'm pretty sure, I was about to say, I think you can build a fermenter in your shelter, but then I'm thinking probably you can't, right? It's one of those stash box things where you probably can't. So you'll probably have to put it in one of your camps. So build a fermenter somewhere and then go ferment. And then if you want to do a challenge, that's how you do it. So anyway, let me know if I've missed anything. If you've got any extra tips, you can put in the comments and give to people. Just put them down and see if you can help them out. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And yeah, good luck, and hopefully you guys will figure that out, and then the next time we get this, it should be straightforward. And hopefully, like I said, try and do those dailies. If you've never done the Bev quest line, do those dailies every day until you got all the recipes. And like I said, there's 27 of them. You can see here, there's 10 beers, I believe. If we go there, there's 10 beers you should have, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. Mixed drinks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Including that hard lemonade, if you get that one. People tend to sell that recipe a little bit more. I've seen it at people's camps versus the other ones. So there's 6 over there. Spirits, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's including the liquid courage from Daily Ups. And then we got two wines, yeah, the lead champagne and the fermentable wine. Anyway, you should have all of those. There's some wikis out there. You can check which ones you have and which ones you don't have, and just try to get them all. You don't need them all, but who knows? Maybe we're gonna get that quest where we have to make 25 alcoholic beverages. I hope we never see that again, but who knows? They might just throw it in there one day. I think we can handle 5 or 10 or 15 maybe, but even that'll be a slog to finish, even for me nowadays, right? So anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy, and hope you found the video helpful.